Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sam. I'm a nurse and also, I would say, like a alchemist, manifest type person. Uh, so let's get to it. I was just sitting here thinking, you guys don't really know my story. I'll give a synopsis of it pretty quick. But I also wanted to just talk about the subject of manifesting and the power behind it. And how I give my thanks to the Most High. And yeah, because I went from the guy who was living in his car to becoming a nurse and becoming a future entrepreneur, CRNA. Yeah, I'm gonna be. I say it today. I'm going to be a wealthy man. I'm going to be wealthy. It's going to happen. And I see that. I see it for myself, and I saw it. I went from someone who pretty much, I had a situation earlier in my youth where I was framed for something that I didn't do, and it was something that caused me to miss out on a lot of things, but it taught me a lot. It taught me how to grow. It taught me how to taught me about wisdom. It taught me how to be, perseverance. Just because people tell you no doesn't mean that you give up. And so I used to basically pray. I still pray, but I will pray for, to get me through these hard times, to help me grow, help me become wise. And I always foresaw myself in the healthcare field. I no doubt always saw myself. There were detours. There were times that I doubted it a little bit, but for some odd reason, it was just this nagging feeling that I was meant to be in the healthcare field. I was meant to be wealthy. I felt that I was more than just being out here living in my car. I was living in my Toyota Solara, and I had all my clothes and everything because it was hard for me to find a job and dealing with the system and yeah, it was very hard. And yeah, I could have depended on my parents. I could have depended on even certain friends, but I didn't want to do that. I leaned on the Most High, and I leaned on the abilities that God has given me, and that I would sit up there and I would say a prayer in terms of open up a door for me to become who I'm meant to become. I'm going to become a nurse. I'm going to become wealthy. I'm going to own this, a house. I'm going to own property. I'm going to own businesses. I'm going to own all of these things, and that it was going to come to me. And over time, and it didn't take that long, everything started to transform and transmute into what you see today. And it's phenomenal. My life, how it feels, even on my down days, I'm very grateful. And you need to, even during your downtime, you need to show gratitude. Show that that you can get through this, and that thank you for the good, thank you for the bad, thank you for the ugly. And trust me, you will get through. You want it, it will happen. You want the things in life, it will happen. It's things that I sat up there and I just thought about, and it happened within within days. It just happened. I foresaw myself doing it, and it happened. I foresaw that it was going to happen, and it happened. And I guess you can say that it's a gift of premonitions and things like that, but I'll talk about that in a different video, because that's gifts that have been passed down from like my mom and her family bloodline, and it's also on my dad's side too. This is intuition, this feeling, these visions of seeing things before they happen. But manifestation is to me is true, and also don't, but you can't be arrogant about it. You just have to, show that reassurance, but also, and know that it's gonna happen, but also show humility at the same time. And just because it doesn't happen right there and then doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. It's gonna take some time, and like you got nothing but time, and don't give up on your opportunities and your dreams, and take action. That's one of the biggest things, is like, just not talk about it, put things to action, put things in motion. Like, don't sit up there and just think that it's just gonna fall out the sky, because it's not. You got to put things to action. It's I think Jim Rowe was a person who said, knowledge, having so much knowledge, you just become a fool, but, you put knowledge to action, you become wealthy. So put that knowledge to action and you will become wealthy. It might not be in the financial sense just yet, but you'll be wealthy in other aspects of your life: health, love, family, career, those type, other fulfillments in your life, friendships. And so it's definitely, been a year, 2025. We got 2 months left, is November 3rd. So we got 2 months left in 2025, and I believe 2026 is going to be a phenomenal year. It's going to be a year of abundance. Like, I just see it. It's going to be a year of abundance. There's some things that are in motion right now that I'm just like astounded on how things are just working out, and like, to get things in motion with my brothers and the plans that we have. And like I've mentioned before, and I'm gonna give a tour. I was able to buy a property, and a lot of people, you have these you keep on making excuses about not being able to buy a house and things like that. Like you can buy a house with zero money down. Like, I pretty much did it, and there are systems out here in place where you be able to buy it and then use it to your advantage. And it's out here, and I have a duplex, so I'm very grateful for it, and is bringing in money. So, and more money is to come. More abundance, more money, more wealth is to come. So those for you who are getting discouraged, please don't get discouraged. Like, right when things get the hardest, that's when you know that your blessing, that what's coming to you, what you've earned, what you push for, is coming. Right when it happened with me, right? Like, at the end of the semester of nursing, things were getting rough. Like, things were being thrown at me. And I was just sitting up here like, man, I hope this is meant for me. It just seemed like everything is starting to go wrong. And right when things are starting to go wrong, that's when things are about to go really right. And I'm glad I stuck through the storm, because right when I got through those rainy days and came back out in the sunshine, man, there's abundance of money. Like, my raises, I've gotten such an increase in raises at my job within the past 2 years of being a nurse. Just like that. It's just like, it's crazy. It's amazing. So just pray about your things, believe, keep moving forward. Do not fall back. Do not give up, because you have a reason why you're here on this earth. You know, it might not be clear, but you have a destiny. And that destiny is not you sitting around eating a bag of chips and getting high and drinking this alcohol to keep you distracted from the greatness that the Most High has for you. So keep pushing. You know, this is Sam again, and if you enjoyed this video, you know, leave a comment, see if you agree with manifestation and the power behind it. And yeah, so have a good one. Take care, everyone.